Hi everyone, we are glad to join English Olympiad competition 2019. As you know, our world is changing and developing lightning fast, and in this constantly evolving world, the concept that has become a global issue is undoubtedly sustainable development. The question here is, why is sustainable development so important? Or why do we need to attain such development? Let's take an example. Imagine you're in the race to the top of Mount Everest. Is speed the only thing you need to obtain the first prize? Well, the answer is definitely no. In addition to running fast, you must maintain your endurance, the ability to run in a long period of time. There we see the connection between the race to the top of the mountain and the world's development. Fast growth and sustainability are both indispensable for a long-term development. So, in the world that puts so much emphasis on sustainable development, what is the position of students? To be honest, students are the future leaders who can change the world. Therefore, in order to ensure the world's sustainable development, students should be the first to learn about how to create a stable future. That's the reason why we are here, to share our voice about what students of new era should do in order to attain sustainable development.
As you know, when the travelers take a tour to find the destination, they probably bring a map which considers the way of thinking and making a decision to find the right place.
So therefore, when the young want to achieve a sustainable development in this modern century, they also need a map. It is a good quality, which is lighthouse guiding us to the end of this process.
So besides a lot of quality the young need to obtain in the technological era, like activeness, confidence, and conscientious, there are two main qualities that are even more outstanding. The first is inductive and persistent, and the next is flexibility. Firstly, let's take Thomas Edison as a bright example. He puts a lot of effort into 10,000 of direct version before inventing the bulb. So one of the most indispensable quality for the young is inductive and persistent.
To be a successful individual, students need to fulfill their knowledge gap. Knowledge plays an irreplaceable role in a modern technological world. It enables each and every individual to feel confident in themselves. It provides students with more various opportunities, such as having a high status occupation, having more relationships, and so on. And most importantly, it is the key to bring youngsters a brighter future. But in fact, students spend an excessive amount of time studying, but then their results are not satisfying. So what is the solution to broaden their knowledge effectively? The first thing is, don't attempt to cram all our studying into one session. Secondly, don't procrastinate our planned study process. And thirdly, make sure that we are not distracted while studying. Many people say that knowledge is power, but actually it will become power when it is put into action. So the last thing we need to do is to apply knowledge to our daily endeavors. I'm sure that we will experience our growth and contentment.
Apart from having good qualities and being well educated, globalization is also very crucial. The world in which we live is becoming more connected, and we have the technological tools to turn our world into a global village. However, nations are waging trade wars on each other, and the ties of nationalism is becoming more and more popular in the world. So, what do we need to do to thrive in such a complex environment? We, students, need to
1. Have a firm grasp of a foreign tongue, for example, English. 2. Have a comprehensive understanding of global issues. And the last one, is to have a tolerance of national and cultural differences.
These skills have the power to transform students, us, into new age citizens who are capable of thinking globally and taking action locally.
There's a saying, if you lose money, you lose nothing. If you lose health, you lose everything. Does that imply losing health is losing the sustainability? Well, maybe, maybe not. But we are sure for one thing, is an unhealthy nation will take a long time to reach their sustainable development, as the citizens are not physically and mentally strong enough to make great contributions to that country. Nowadays, we students focus merely on education and other life skills. But we don't realize that if our bodies fail us one day, it'll be extremely difficult for us getting back on track. So, in order to keep fit and stay healthy, there are two major things we can do. First, do physical exercises. Try to play at least one sport. Participating in sports clubs is also a good way to create routine. Or simply you can just go for a walk every day for an hour. Second, maintain a healthy diet. Our bodies need sufficient nutrients to function properly. Do not skip meals. And also, put a limit on fast food. Vietnamese people have this saying, you've got health, you've got everything. So you have to keep a good diet and do exercises regularly.
It's extremely important to emphasize that sustainable development for students is the combination of 4 factors. These factors are equally essential as the 4 legs of a table. If there is one missing out, the others may be affected, and the balance will be lost. Students' development will not be on the right track.
In order to build up global sustainable development, we, students of new era, must be willing to take up new challenges and try to adapt to this fast-changing world. Because you are the change. You wish to see